Hey, my name is Mark Joseph. I am the host of Pronto 1804. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the introduction to what Pronto 1804 podcast is going to be all about. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things on this podcast, but one of them specifically is going to be entrepreneurship. We're going to be talking to a lot of entrepreneurs about how they started their business, why they started their business, where they are right now with their business, and what their business end game is. So I want my listeners to be able to enjoy all that we're going to be doing on this podcast. But most of all, I want you guys to be learning. I want you guys to be taking something from what it is that we're going to be talking about on this podcast. But I also want you guys to not focus on the fact that this is just only going to be a entrepreneurial podcast. We're going to be talking to a lot of different people from all walks of life, and not all of them are entrepreneurs. We're going to be talking to people who just have a story. And I encourage those who are listening right now, if you happen to have a story or you happen to have something to say, I would love for you to connect with me so that we can try to get you on this platform so that what it is that you have to say is heard. That's my main thing with this podcast, is what it is that you have to say is heard. And I know in this world, sometimes we feel as if we have no voice, but I want this podcast to be the podcast where you have a voice and where you can connect with the host and you can actually get a spot on the show. So if you guys are listening and you feel encouraged to reach out to me, please do so. I'll have the contact information on the podcast as well, too. And I just want to say, this is just the beginning for Pronto 1804 podcast. There's a lot of good things to come, a lot of great guests, a lot of good stuff here, guys. So if you are someone who is an entrepreneur or someone in general who just has a story and who wants to be heard, please reach out to me. Let's connect, let's work, and let's go ahead and get you on this platform. And for the listeners who just want to listen, I understand completely. Stay tuned. I got some good stuff for you guys. I got some great guests, and you guys are going to be amazed. And you guys are going to learn a lot as well, too. We're going to be talking to some CEOs. We're going to be talking to some people in clerkship roles. We're going to be talking to the middleman, the top man, and even the person who's just starting out. We're going to be hearing from a lot of different people. So you guys stay tuned and welcome to Pronto 1804 podcast.